Hello, and welcome back. I'm CK Slater, and this is not the state of things. This is a rant. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Stephen Colbert. And I've written him a bit of a love letter, a bit of a note, something I just want to reach out and say. But I have it right here, and please allow me to regale you with the tales of my feelings for Stephen. Dear Stephen, is it all right if I call you Stephen? I'm going to call you Stephen. I really want you to just sit there and listen to me because for so much of the country, we have to just sit there and listen to you. My, how time has flown. Just yesterday, it seemed like you were cutting your teeth on The Daily Show. I was in college, Bush was in office, and I could understand the need to act as a counterweight to the forces that be. I know you guys think very highly of yourself in media, speaking truth to power, to afflict the comfortable, and to comfort the afflicted. Vomit in my mouth. Unfortunately, it seems like across your profession, Stephen, that this principle only applies to those with opinions that fall on the right side of the spectrum, or the GOP as it were. Where were you when Obama was promising I could keep my doctor and would be saving $2,500 a year in premiums? Where were you when Assad gassed his people in violation of Obama's red line? Where were you when Chris Stevens was breathing his last breath of smoke in that compound in Benghazi? Where were you when half the country was told that we cling to guns and religion? If I remember correctly, Stephen, your family's from South Carolina, so I would think that derogatory statement applies to some of your family members. What would you say to them? Does your comedic gaze extend to only those who disagree with you, Stephen? What a cowardly way to go through life. Now, when you were on Comedy Central, I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt because it's Comedy Central and no one takes it seriously or expected something vaguely resembling news to come out of your mouth. But then you made the transition to late nights where you are essentially spitting on the grave of Johnny Carson every evening. The great thing about Johnny, or his genius, was that he could speak to the entire country. He could have anyone on, crack jokes, but not belittle them. Unlike you, for whom half of the country are personas non grata. With each new partisan nostrum you spew, you destroy that much more of Carson's legacy. I guess the theater program at Northwestern isn't the best place to learn either politics or how to connect with people that don't happen to fall within the Acela corridor or San Francisco. I'm curious, Stephen, when people talk about the dire state of political polarization in America, you do realize that you shoulder much of the blame for that. I hope you wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and see that face and know that you, Samantha Bee, and the rest of the satellite of the DNC press office we call the media realize what you're doing to the ability to be civil within our country. Luckily, the internet has democratized many things. It used to be that to get onto TV in any sort of news capacity, you had to pursue a very specific life path through college and the media industry that all but eradicated center-right or right-leaning points of view. Now, though, conservatives all over the country are waking up to the media prison our brains have been locked inside for the last half-century. I want you to know, Stephen, that I am coming for your job with this camera. The age of the TV/print news empire is dying and being replaced by a platform that can't keep conservative viewpoints out. So I just wanted to let you know that you should go ahead and enjoy the fun while it lasts, because we are the future, and we are coming sooner than you think.